launching the new news hour on Global BC.
All right, we're having a little bit of fun. From clowns to toys, there's a theme to the show today.
Fun Friday.
Playful,
Yeah,
fun Friday.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hashtag Fun Friday.
Yeah.
Kristen Anderson is with the Village Toy Shop in Port Moody, and of course our resident toyologist.
Yes.
on
Always
the
here on
show.
a Friday because it's fun.
Absolutely. What is a fidget toy?
Sticking with the F theme, fidget toys. Not everybody knows what a fidget toy is, but it's super popular, especially at this time of year as the kids are going back to school.
Right.
They're having trouble maintaining that listening and sitting still, and all the research shows that if you have that mind-body connection and you're actually playing with something in your hand, pulling or pushing or squeezing or transforming in some way something with your hands, you can concentrate and retain the information that you're listening to better.
Really?
And this goes for adults as well as kids. So there's people that sell tons of these to adults as well, like for the office. If you just have something by the phone, you're on a long phone conversation.
Is this the squishy, I thought that was called a stress ball.
We have those here too, So, and it's for any age. So some kids, like if you're a preschooler, like, and they're just starting to do story time and they're having trouble sitting in the circle, a teacher might give them a little something to hold in their hands. So we'll start here with the bendy guys. So these are nice. It's no noise. They're bendy. Feel free to bend the robot. And of course, Gumby's a classic,
Gumby's
right?
Classic,
And very bendable. There's also the horse pokey, but these are great. And then this one has a very soft, clicky sound called Wacky Tracks. And you can actually take them apart and make them into all different shapes. You could get more than one.
So ideally, is your child focused on this toy or actually maybe focused on something else entirely?
They're focused on what's being said, what they're listening to.
Okay.
But their hand is just, that's
moving.
right, yeah. They're not really, because this is, what all of these have in common is they're kind of mindless.
Are teachers cool with having this stuff in the classroom?
Especially the non-sound ones, right?
No noise,
Also, we get a lot of people that are doing special needs, whether it's autism or ADHD or sensory issues, looking for particular toys specific to their children's needs.
Right.
And so you can get like a whole kit or a whole set of these things. So this is called a Boink. And just like a little fidget toy that you can just hold it in your hand. You can see, like, this is mindless, right? It's not gonna, doesn't take a lot of concentration, so you can focus on what is being said. And then we have the Geo Twister, and we've had great success and heard back from so many parents that have tried this in the classroom, and the kids can hardly put it down.
Yeah, I can see
so
why.
that they can do all the listening and just a geodesic dome. Then for younger kids, for preschool, you might do like something, the wood fidget toys.
The ones that kind of
adorable.
move around as you...
Yeah, and you can just twist them, and we have the wooden matrix, which I think kids like. It has a kind of a Minecraft kind of look to it, but it has elastic in between.
We've lost Barry.
Yeah,
We've lost him.
You're
I was just thinking
this
this would be great for the guys in the newsroom. You know, the assignment editors.
assignment desk?
They're always,
you want to give them an extra thing to do?
That's right, something to do,
they
something
would
to keep
love
their
that,
mind
Barry.
occupied.
This one's brand new this year, the U Fidget, and it's been doing really well, and little triangles with hinges, and so hard to resist.
Right.
Yeah. Wonderful. And then this string, wax string, we've sold as a travel toy for ages, and then when we were doing research on more fidget toys, because there was such demand, we realized this is great in the classroom too. Totally quiet. You can stick to itself, stick to anything. We spelled out the word. Yeah.
Nice.
But and this will last for years. It'll last forever. You can store it in a little Ziploc bag.
Price point on these must be pretty reasonable, right?
Well, I think these are 99 cents or something. Yeah, to up to $5 for more of them.
Yeah.
The Tangle, this has been around a long time. It comes in different colors. This has texture to it, so it has that sensory appeal for kids that are very attuned to sensory textures.
Doubles as a bracelet.
And you could wear it as a bracelet, so you have it on you all the time. That's
great.
Now,
And then
mostly you said like young kids, but I think like even into teenagers and stuff.
And adults, for sure. Like this one here.
Everyone could do this,
Pop up the ball.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
Right, this has been around, and a lot of people have this by their desk, by their phone. They're like having an aggravating conversation, and they're like, it's a calming thing. So it calms your mind, so you can concentrate. Same with the little dragon.
Over there, Mark Madrid.
Like the little.
Over on our weather time.
Actually, those eyes are kind of like Mark's.
Yeah. That reminds you of Mark?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. And along those
When
same
he sees a weather storm coming in.
sensory lines, you have the
Oh,
little
that's a good one.
Okay,
ball where you can pull it
I
out.
want to skip ahead, but I have my favorite, I think.
Do you?
Yeah.
And this one has a
one is
light up. Some kids like the visual calming of a lighting up as well. And that was the Isoflex that you were talking about.
Yeah.
That has the
yes.
kind of almost a sand feel inside. And then this one for classrooms.
This is my favorite. It looks like
it's everyone's.
putty to me.
Oopsie, sorry. That's okay. That's all right. Everyone's favorite. I can break off a chunk.
Love it.
But it almost looks like an oil slick, this one.
Yeah, it's got.
Oh,
And you're
yes. Look at this.
just squeezing it, and you can, sorry, I don't mean to
That's
hog
okay.
it.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
fun.
good one.
Yeah, that's the Aaron's thinking
But
putty.
not meant to be ingested by the little ones. Right?
No. And all of these, we can help, Toyologist can help gauge it
Whoa.
by age, right? So this one here would be more of a calming toy. I can see it in
Probably not
in
a classroom.
Not necessarily in a classroom, but at home
Yeah.
or times when you are trying to concentrate. Yeah. And there's little miniature clay, so you could use the clay instead of the.
Just takes your mind off stuff. Like I feel like.
Good to watch tense sports games, when you're kind of a little
Yeah,
on the edge
yeah,
of
you
your seat.
need
This
something
could
to
calm you a
just-
little bit.
I'm not surprised
to
that
go
you can
along
relate
maybe
to
with
that.
a beverage as well. That kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Kirsten,
Stressful weather
There you go,
forecast. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
in. We
thank
always
you.
appreciate you. Fidget Toys. You can find the Village Toy Shop on Newport Drive in Port Moody. There's the information on your screen, the phone number, the email to get in touch with Kirsten if you want to, and villagetoyshop.ca. Show us your stuff there, Mark. What do you got?
Well, I've got this guy. There's a lot of reasons to squeeze this guy.
Yeah?
Another bust forecast. Or
The Canucks lost.
exactly. Two of
beat
those
you to it.
Canucks. All right. I love it. Barry.
Got Bob.
Well done.
Good toss.
Well done.